Hello, today we are going to talk about probability. Example 1. 5 people each flip a coin one time. Find each theoretical probability. Probability of 5 heads. To solve this, first of all, we ask ourselves a question. What about the sample space? How many terms are there in our sample space? Each person will give us two choices. Two choices for the first one, two for the second, for the third, for the fourth, and the fifth. So our sample space has 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 or 2 power 5, which means 32 different results. So this is our sample space. It will be in the denominator. To ask ourselves a question now. What the probability of 5 heads? To get 5 heads, it seems that we are going to find 5 C5 because we want each one of them get one head. So it means success, so every one of them. But the result of 5C5 is 1. So our probability here is just 1 over 32. But to get 5 heads exactly, this means that we have to get 5 heads in 5 tosses of the coin. So we get 5C5. And this 32, from where do we get it? It is the total number of chances that we have. Because if we apply the tree, remember the tree graph. If we flip the coin 1, this is our result. If we flip the coin the second one, we get another result like this. The third one, we get another. So it will be very, very long tree. And suppose that the question is about 7 heads or 8 heads for 8 people, 10 people. So in this case, we have to apply the formula. The tree here will not be successful work. This is part 1. Let's go to answer part 2. Part 2, P of exactly 2 tails. Now we are going to discuss tails instead of head. What is the probability of getting 2 tails? The probability of getting 2 tails is the same as the probability of getting 2 heads. But I want to ask ourselves a question. Since we are talking about 5 people also, so will the number of choices change it or not? Our sample space still have 32, which is 2 power 5, right? Because it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. My question now, how can we get exactly 2 tails? It's very easy. We want to find from our 5, we want to find 2 tails. So it is 5C2, because it seems that we have 5 spaces and we want to fill them with 2 tails. How many different choices do we have? And why we select C? Because order has no importance here. So in this case, we are going to calculate 5C2 over 32. To P of exactly 2 tails will be 10 over 32 or 5 over 16. Of course, we can multiply by 100% to get it in the simplest form if it's required, but we accept this result. Let's go to the third part of our example. 5 people each flip a coin one time. Find each theoretical probability P of at least 3 heads. At least 3 heads. The word at least needs to be explained. At least means 3 heads, 4 heads, or 5 heads. Of course, we can't get more than 5 using 5 people. So we have to find the probability of getting 3 heads. This is very easy. It is 5C3 over 32. 32 is 2 power 5, the total number of our choices. And I want to add the probability of getting exactly 4 heads, which is 5C4 over 32, plus I want to add the probability of getting exactly 5 heads, which is 5C5 over 32. Now the required probability, at least 3 heads, equal 5C3 over 32 plus 5C4 over 32 plus 5C5 over 32, which is 10 plus 5c4 gives us 5 plus 5c5 gives us 1, which means 16 over 32. Or we can simply write this probability is 0.5 because it is just half. This is the probability of getting at least 3 hits. So let's go to the next part of our problem. What is the probability of getting less than 4 tails? Less than 4 tails. That's very easy. To get probability of less than 4 tails, this means that we are going to get each of the following probability. And of course, each one will be over 32, the total number of elements in our sample space. Less than 4 tails means 3 tails, which is 5c3, plus getting 2 tails, 5c2 over 32, plus getting 1 tail, 5c1 over 32, plus getting no tails, 5c0 over 32. What is this case? This case is the case of getting 5 heads. This means that we get no tails. Again, we have to find probability of number less than 4 tails. To get less than 4 tails, we mean to get 3 tails, 2 tails, 1 tails, or no tail at all, because in this case we get 5 heads. What is the first probability? 5c3 over 32, which means 10 over 32, plus the probability 5c2 over 32 means 10 again over 32, plus 5c1 over 32 is 5 over 32, and 5c0 over 32 is 1 over 32. This means 21, 25, 25 plus 1, 26 over 32, 26 over 32, which could be reduced to be 13 over 16. Again, we can multiply by 100% to put it as a percent, and we can convert it into decimal, but we can leave it also. 13 over 16 we accept.